breathable. Adding color and personality makes a house truly feel like a home.
A focused mind sees details that others might easily overlook in their haste.
Resting with the knowledge of growth prepares us for the next grand discovery.
Resilience is standing tall, even when the shadow grows incredibly long.
I think that's the fullest basket yet.
We did great. Mom's really proud.
Natural nutrition tastes best when you have watched it grow from a seed. Roles and responsibilities are playful echoes of our future societal contributions.
We did it! Hooray for Engine 33!
Nourishment is not just for the body, but for the shared community soul. Cleansing the harvest is an essential step before enjoying the natural, sweet flavors. The joy of discovery is the greatest reward for any persistent young investigator. New mysteries arise as old problems are resolved through collective and brave efforts.
The home is a place of comfort, but also of important daily lessons. Focus determines reality when facing the chaotic nature of the world.
Every star in the sky represents a bright and hopeful future.
Laughter is the melody that fills a successfully completed and happy home.
Compassionate correction is far more effective than harsh or loud discipline. Tools are extensions of the will to overcome the most insurmountable obstacles.
Focus on the finish line allows us to navigate through any obstacle.
Patience and demonstration are the keys to a child's lasting understanding. Every role is vital when facing the dangerous unpredictability of wildfire. Boundaries are tested by curiosity, requiring constant and gentle parental guidance.
We did it! We actually did it!
Take that, you big foam monster!
Support from friends acts as the fuel for any great human achievement.
Teamwork transforms a mundane chore into a joyful and bonding experience.
Water meets fire in a clash of elemental forces and pure determination.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act.
Every step upward is a victory over the challenges we face today.
Kindness acts as a bridge that brings even the shyest creatures into light.
Responsibility is the natural byproduct of developing a deep love for all living things.
Winning is just a moment, but the race itself builds lasting character.
Collaboration lightens the heaviest burdens and turns hard work into pure fun.
I finally got it!
Wow, that is the biggest carrot I've ever seen! Good job!
Taking pride in collective effort is the foundation of a strong community.
Every grand structure requires a solid plan and a shared imagination to begin.
Healing is an art that requires patience, skill, and a very soft hand.
Great challenges often hide behind the shadows of smaller, easier ones.
A gentle touch speaks a universal language that even the smallest animals understand.
A leap of faith is the first step toward true personal liberation.
Chaos often arrives uninvited, testing the bonds of our youthful friendships.
Accuracy and skill are forged through the repetitive heat of training.
Gratitude is the most beautiful reward for those who choose to serve others.
A day spent in harmony with nature is a day truly well spent.
Yeah! He saved the kitty! Look! The cat is safe now! Big machines often represent the grand dreams hidden within a small child.
A gentle touch can offer comfort long before the actual healing begins.
Action defines character more than words ever could in times of trouble.
Growing up is a journey we take together, one star at a time.
As the day ends, we appreciate the simple gifts nature provides for us. A clean environment is a shared responsibility that brings families together.
Observing life's diversity teaches us the beautiful harmony of nature's varied sounds.
Nature follows its own rhythm, teaching us to respect the natural time.
Hey, buddy. Remember what I told you about brushing before bed?
I know, Dad. I almost forgot.
In moments of crisis, we discover who is truly willing to stay.
Competition sharpens the mind and prepares the heart for life's races.
Tiny seeds hold the magnificent secrets of a future and healthy harvest. Engaging with nature teaches us the importance of grounded and hard work.
Observation is the first step towards solving the many mysteries of our world.
Imagination allows us to see the magical and extraordinary within the quite ordinary.
Coordinated efforts turn chaos into a safe and perfectly controlled environment once more.
Visionary thinking starts with looking at something ordinary and seeing grand possibilities.
Big things always start small, requiring our most gentle and careful touch.
See, Rob? You just place it firmly over the drain like this and push down hard. It creates suction.
Witnessing the miracle of growth is the ultimate reward for our effort.
Woohoo! We did it!
Yeah, that was awesome! Let's go again!
Mistakes are merely stepping stones toward becoming wiser and more responsible every day.
Patience and stillness create the perfect space for true trust to finally bloom.
Patience transforms a tiny green sprout into a heavy, ripe, and red harvest.
A true hero emerges not from power,
but from a protective heart.
Even in sleep, the heroes we admire guide our restless, growing souls.
Here they are! I found the dinosaur and the doll! Hooray! I knew we'd find them.
Imagination is the magic wand that makes the impossible feel attainable.
Patience in the garden is a lesson in waiting for goodness. Every sanctuary is built from dreams and the courage to make them real. Every small creature possesses a unique spirit that deserves our gentle and kind care.
Rest well, little hero, for tomorrow brings a brand new adventure.
Growth is a slow dance between the warm sun and the earth.
The first fruit of our labor is always the most memorable one.
Here's a strawberry for you, Lily.
Thank you, Mama.
Wow, this apple is incredibly sweet.
Life is a winding path where speed must balance with careful control. True heroism is a collective spirit that binds different people together.
Touching the fruits of labor brings a wonderful and deep sense of pride.
Expert care is the next essential step in the long process of recovery.
At the end of the day, our greatest achievements are the friends we share them with.
Every journey has a destination where we celebrate our hard-earned personal growth.
Curiosity often leads us to places where rules must eventually be learned.
The journey of discovery begins when we open our eyes to wonder. It's all right, little friend. We're here now.
Oh, his poor leg. Can we fix it?
Regular care ensures that our grandest dreams can finally reach the light.
Guidance from mentors turns a simple experiment into a lasting life lesson.
Respecting our workspace is the final and most important step of science.
Wishing upon a star is an act of pure and innocent faith.
Every great discovery begins with a question and a brave, shared plan.
Restoring balance to nature is a hero's most sacred and important daily duty.
Keen hearing is a hero's essential tool for detecting those who need help today.
The telescope lens acts as a portal to distant and unexplored galaxies.
Science is the art of asking why things happen the way they do.
Mixing elements requires a very careful hand and an incredibly observant, youthful eye.
Things grows capiens. Nature's beauty is often revealed through the simple refraction of light rays.
Observing a fallen friend is the very first step toward a grand rescue today.
Waking up brings the vibrant and fresh energy of a brand new world.
Building a private sanctuary creates a deep sense of belonging and safety.
Our highest aspirations are palaces built within the realm of dreams.
Stepping into the great outdoors opens a wide world of fresh experiences.
Keen eyes always find the hidden needs within a busy and loud community.
The universe watches over us while we dream of quite grand possibilities.
Observing a need is the essential catalyst for every heroic action today.
Nurturing the body follows nurturing the soul after a very grand rescue mission.
True gratitude is a silent melody that resonates within a very kind heart. Small hands can perform miracles when guided by a very kind and caring heart. Small acts of cleanliness preserve the magnificent and natural beauty of life. Each new dawn brings a fresh canvas for a brand new and quite exciting adventure.
Magic happens when we allow our imagination to defy physical laws.
A community of helpers turns every ordinary park into a very magical place.
Equipping ourselves with the right tools prepares the heart for a quite noble mission.
Sharing grand visions turns a lonely dream into a shared and powerful mission.
True freedom is found when we rise above our earthly limitations.
Gazing at the moon, we realize the vastness of our endless dreams.
Trust is built through a soft voice and a very gentle hand.
Today's small questions are the seeds of tomorrow's grand and global answers.
Even the faintest cries are heard by those who truly listen closely.
Resting in nature helps our souls recharge for tomorrow's new adventures.
True victory is found in the joy of the lives we've changed.
Parental support turns a simple play session into an unforgettable family event.
A productive day of service leaves the heart feeling incredibly light today. The weight of a rescued life is the lightest and most joyful.
Nature provides the perfect stage for the most profound family connections.
Dreaming together turns a simple paper boat into a cosmic vessel.
Unity and purpose creates a small but very formidable force for good today.
Knowledge is a light that grows brighter when shared with a community.
Meeting our inner light clarifies the path we must eventually take.
The universe welcomes those who carry a heart full of wonder.
The gratitude of the silent world is the most profound reward of all. A shooting star represents a fleeting but quite powerful moment of hope.
Every step upward is a victory over the fear of a very long drop.
Searching for meaning in the stars expands our youthful and curious minds.
Preparation is the secret key to unlocking the hidden mysteries of chemistry.
True heroes are born the moment they decide to help others quite selflessly.
Sudden reactions remind us of the powerful forces hidden in simple things.
Small lights illuminate the path when darkness begins to fall quite softly.
Protecting the environment is a hero's duty toward all future living things.
A gentle touch provides the security needed for trust to finally start blooming.
Strength is amplified when we provide a sturdy foundation for each other.
Shared goals are achieved much faster when small hands work together tightly.
Great leaders inspire others to find their own hidden and unique strengths.
Building kites teaches aerodynamics while testing the strength of our young friendships today.
The vast world always has brand new chapters just waiting for us today.
Fine motor skills are honed through the careful and quite steady stacking process.
Gliding on ice mirrors the fluid grace of navigating through life's unexpected slippery surfaces.
Warm meals are physical anchors of love within the biting and cold winter chill.
Bright colors are the essential tools for a very vibrant young heart.
Dreams often provide the vibrant energy needed for a brand new morning.
Sunlight reveals the hidden textures and depths of our creative expressions.
Kindness is the invisible thread that connects us deeply to all of nature.
Quiet reflection after service is the soul's way of finding true inner peace.
Designing a logical world within a room sharpens the complex young mind today.
A creative mess often marks the beginning of a child's quite grand construction.
I got the blue one! Let's build a tower.
The first bloom of spring is a quite tiny miracle of nature. Stepping into a fresh blanket of snow feels like entering a dream.
Setbacks are merely invitations to rethink our creative and structural approach today.
Leverage and physics become play when retrieving what was once lost so high. Every single note is a vibrant spark of our unique inner light.
Letting go of wishes allows them to reach the vast and cosmic universe.
Lift and resistance work together to pull our colorful dreams into the sky.
Chasing beauty teaches us about the absolute and joyful freedom of the soul.
Every movement in play is a quiet experiment with the physical world's laws.
Helping a struggling neighbor reveals the true empathy within a young hero's soul.
Finding a new rhythm starts with the simplest and most joyful, curious strike.
Harmony emerges from the beautiful mess of collective and free play.
Building together creates memories that will never melt away in spring.
Success in a shared mission creates a feeling of collective and lasting happiness.
Cloud shapes reflect the fluid and ever-changing nature of a child's vibrant inner world. Compassion begins when we truly recognize the visible pain of the very weak.
Shared care ensures that the smallest life can eventually grow quite strong.
Each running step is a massive explosion of intense and youthful discovery energy.
Harmony is the result of many different voices and sounds working together.
A world illuminated by kindness is a safe and beautiful place for everyone.
Creating light begins with assembling small pieces of our bright, shared dreams.
Kindness builds social bridges that eventually connect an entire and quite diverse neighborhood.
True warmth is formed in the love and friends we keep close.
A clean space allows the mind to truly rest and prepare for dreams.
Picnics provide a necessary pause to nourish the bodies of tired little explorers.
All right, let's set this last one right here.
Perfect! It's almost done!
Look at all the colors, it's beautiful.
Grand finales are just the beginning of our next quite great adventure.
Rising steam reminds us that internal warmth is a constant and necessary vital force.
Physical architecture reflects the structural order of a child's growing and creative spatial mind.
Every stroke tells a story that only the young artist knows. The moon remains a constant guardian over our evolving and quite peaceful journey.
Walking into the night requires the steady warmth of a trusted friend's hand.
Laughter is the warmest fire when playing in the very cold snow.
Teaching order is a vital gift that simplifies a child's expanding, complex world.
Speed and initiative are vital when witnessing someone in a moment of need.
A supportive audience is the greatest reward for any brave young artist.
Community is a collection of individual lights shining together in the dark.
Playful commerce teaches the value of exchange and generous giving to others today.
Creative expression through art is the best way to invite others to help.
Tidying up turns a chaotic room back into a very peaceful sanctuary. The right tools turn incredibly difficult and dangerous tasks into a safe reality. Focus is the silent beat that precedes every great and powerful performance.
We have to be careful of these thorns, son.
Safety is the top priority in every grand and noble rescue mission today.
Giving life to a snowman requires a very creative and gentle touch.
Healthy fuel is essential for a mind busy with grand building projects.
A blank page is a field of infinite and creative potential choices.
Nature's resilience in the cold provides a beautiful and lasting example of simple survival.
Diversity in a team brings varied skills to solve any local community problem.
Small adjustments in cold snow teach the delicate and vital balance of physical perseverance.
Melting snow reveals the vibrant and resilient green life waiting beneath it.
Clear winter skies reveal the infinite and profound depth of our shared cosmic heritage.
The heat of friendship is the most effective shield against the winter cold today. As the day cools, our hearts remain filled with quite warm memories.
Height is no longer a fear when guided by a very protective love.
Heavy loads become lighter when small hands share the weight with a smile.
Retrieving our dreams brings a deeper sense of accomplishment than the initial flight.
Every tumble on the frozen ground is a quiet lesson in getting back up.
The transition to night brings a magical and very deep sense of wonder.
A helping hand turns a winter day into a grand adventure. Sliding through the air brings a feeling of absolute and youthful freedom. Chasing the wind represents the human desire to reach for higher, unattainable heights. The final toy placed is a silent victory for order and personal responsibility. True happiness is witnessing the joyous reunion of another quite loving family.
Movement and sound create a natural symphony of pure and youthful energy.
Eating garden vegetables connects our taste buds directly to the cycle of nature.
Validation from loved ones nurtures the growing confidence of small artists.
Nature responds to our light with its own magical and shimmering living sparks.
Finding beauty in frost expands our artistic appreciation for the complex natural world today.
Morning rays recharge a heart, ready for another day of grand play.
Structural integrity is learned through experimentation and very patient shared efforts today.
The first snow of winter transforms the ordinary world into something magical.
Organizing a space requires logical thinking and a very strong sense of order.
Recording experiences helps a young heart deeply internalize every important life lesson.
Closing eyes allows the mind to truly explore the infinite starry dreamscape.
Ascending into a new environment marks a victory over the small and unknown.
Wow, look at it go! Get it, Rob?
Flying through the air brings a sense of pure and unadulterated youthful joy.
Nature's quiet lessons remain long after the autumn leaves have eventually fallen.
Physical activity releases the intense and vibrant energy stored in young hearts.
Watching small lives reveals the magnificent and complex patterns of nature today.
Ending the day with knowledge ensures a very peaceful and thoughtful sleep.
Exploring books together opens many hidden gateways to new and vast worlds.
Decorating personal space reflects a child's desire for beautiful and ordered surroundings. Shared efforts transform simple yard work into a very grand and exciting playground.
Blowing a bubble requires the perfect balance of a very gentle breath.
Daily hygiene rituals reflect the deep respect we have for our growing bodies.
Disappearing into nature allows us to become one with the Earth's beauty.
Weightless dreams allow our souls to drift among the quite distant stars.
A safe community provides the foundation for our children's collective grand dreams.
Sharing a simple meal mirrors the beautiful social cooperation found in nature today. Shared creation turns individual blocks into a grand monument of youthful teamwork.
Every small journey has a home where hard work is eventually shared together.
A day filled with sharing leaves our souls feeling completely satisfied.
The small lessons of today are the massive wisdom of a bright tomorrow.
Selecting a story requires a very curious heart and a sharp mind.
Imaginative roleplay helps children connect deeply with the diverse lives around them today.
Bedtime stories are the magical bridges that lead toward a quite peaceful sleep.
Stories are the ancient and powerful bridges to our future shared knowledge.
He opened the magical box, and inside, shimmering brighter than any star, was the lost jewel of Eldor.
Shared family meals provide the essential emotional and physical fuel for grand play.
Even a small mess is a vital part of creative learning process.
Closeness during storytelling creates a very deep and lasting emotional bond.
Raindrops act as natural messengers, bringing the Earth's refreshing and quite cold life.
Entering school represents the first step towards social and intellectual independence today.
Precision and patience are needed to shape grand and sweet visions.
Healthy meals provided by love are the essential anchors of a happy home.
Persistent shared efforts turn a simple idea into a very grand reality.
Understanding small lives fosters a much deeper and lasting respect for our world.
The changing weather signals a transition toward a very reflective and quiet growth. Innocent play with pets develops early layers of empathy and friendship. Nutritious food provides the fuel for a child's expanding and complex cognitive world.
Autumn colors provide a vibrant landscape for our quite joyful seasonal discoveries today.
Finding a tiny resident reminds us that we are guests in nature.
Each falling leaf is a silent messenger of the Earth's changing and rhythmic cycle.
Creative collaboration turns simple materials into grand and shared artistic visions.
In dreams, we fly above our physical world toward the quite distant stars.
The gentle glow of the moon nurtures a sense of quite vast peace.
Choosing independence in small tasks builds a very strong and lasting inner confidence.
Anticipation makes the eventual reward feel much more valuable and sweet.
Mixing ingredients together begins our delicious and shared culinary journey today.
Small responsibilities nurture a growing heart's connection to the quiet living earth.
Small steps taken together eventually lead to a quite grand and successful destination.
Patience is required while the sweet aroma fills our warm home.
Sharing our creations connects our hearts to the entire local community.
Guidance from a mentor illuminates the hidden paths of our early shared learning.
Exploring rhythm expands a child's complex and creative intellectual auditory landscape.
Gentle care during hygiene builds a lasting and very deep sense of security.
Reflecting art in the observer's eyes signals a quite profound intellectual awakening.
Vibrant illustrations bring every silent and written word to life today.
Heading toward new horizons expands our youthful and incredibly curious global perspective today.
Cooperation turns simple ingredients into a wonderful feast for our friends today. Unexpected visits from friends provide fresh and vibrant social learning opportunities.
Waking up with purpose is the very first step toward a grand morning.
A rainbow marks the end of a very grand and thoughtful discovery.
Working with the land teaches us to respect the natural and seasonal order.
The act of giving is much more rewarding than quite receiving.
Resting in a safe space allows the day's lessons to settle.
Vibrant colors in space mirror the diverse and rich spectrum of emotions.
Sharing achievements strengthens the bond of mutual and deep shared pride.
Acts of service for others build a very strong character foundation.
Here, take my hand. There you go. See, you're all right. Thank you both.
Kindness toward domestic pets mirrors the empathy we should show to every creature.
A single moment of flight represents the infinite freedom of a young soul.
The school bus acts as a gateway to the vast temple of knowledge.
Logical explanations anchor a child's imagination in the rules of the universe.
Here you go, you can have the blue triangle.
Wow, thank you.
That was very kind of you, Rob. Bubbles and raindrops dance together in a quite brief and beautiful harmony.
Returning home anchors a child's sense of absolute and lasting security.
Nutritious meals are the fuel for a mind busy with knowledge.
Heading home with new wisdom expands a young heart's global perspective today.
Successful outcomes are best celebrated with a very joyful and loud cheer.
Guidance transforms a simple toy into a tool for grand scientific exploration.
A warm welcome creates the perfect emotional foundation for a day of learning.